This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Carlos Dunlap on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun.
4-yard line.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And a Raven first down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at...
Already got people quitting on me.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New York Jets. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. Then he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Throw complete to Herndon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Darnold. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. It's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold eluding the pressure. That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Darnold flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intercepted. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson dancing to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the deep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Chris Herndon. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold flushed out right. Finding some room at midfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Jets 6, Seahawks 0.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Faking the give, Darnold rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios, 30 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may say...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bless on Austin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
3-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And...
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There he goes left side. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin.
This first half has been a nightmare. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
On first down, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Quinnen Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
He was brought down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brings up second and goal. At the Jets.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Darnold, he'll air this one out for Mims. This is caught inside the 15. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Darnold on first down. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
Taken down, back in there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Off of play action, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
2-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Here's the kickoff for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Darnold completes it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of...
And this is caught. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Valentine to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 36.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Darnold hitting his tight end, Herndon, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Jets.
Darnold now to throw, being chased out left. A dump off here for Gore. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
First down.
On first down, it's Darnold. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Second down and goal. Darnold to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets.
Complete to Denzel Mims.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Jets will extend their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far. But a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down.
For a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen. 28 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Jets 38, Seahawks 32. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Ballantyne to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here? Brashad Perriman off to the races. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Now Darnold toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Frank Gore taking it in. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now it's Darnold. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Seahawks 32.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Ballantyne to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold rolling to his right. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down. Play action. It's Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football.
Darnold on the keeper.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle here to Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, this is Madden NFL 21.
Snow and Lambeau, Coach. Something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter. Undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. He wants Reynolds way downfield. He's got a man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On 1st down, Goff. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Oh, look at that. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run this with Akers. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Yeah, I don't want to play this anymore. If they had Jared Goff on the fucking Lions and Matt Stafford on the Rams, then yeah, I would have did it, but no. I don't even have the fucking rosters updated. Oh no.
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia. This is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
This is Tony Pollard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for this.
I think they'll put him in.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. So here are the Eagles now backed up to start their first drive. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Shit, I gotta put my man in this motherfucker. Put him in here. Jackson, you're gonna be the number 4. Kenny Stills, you're gonna be number 1.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Going deep here for Stills. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Working from the gun, Wentz looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he fires one incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now Wentz on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Cowboy 1st down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Down right around the 25. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
16 yards on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Wentz. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
The
tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
For the Cowboys.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this returnable for Rager. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. This is Stills on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
On the play by Trayvon Diggs.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Fuck.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
touchdown, Eagles.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Now Pollard. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
number 21.
Brought down by Nate Gehry.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Third down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Offside. Defense.
Fuck.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Fuck out of here.
Intercepted yet again. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
By the Cowboys. They'll take over.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The 1st down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the shotgun. It's Prescott. Going this ball tipped and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Prescott's pass.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Wentz going to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Miles Sanders.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down.
They'll run. It's Sanders. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 16, Wentz. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Carson Wentz.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long. So Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big...
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Gain of 14. And a Cowboy first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run with Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Prescott's pass.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Eagles on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Deep ball for Goodwin. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Oh, my fuck.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Prescott on the keeper.
Dak Prescott,
Let
38
that fucking bum run it in.
yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fuck!
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And credit the tackle to Derek Barr.
All right, I have to end the stream. Until next time.